there's a part in your brain. It's right in the center of your brain. Yeah, this is your brain, like this ball here. This is your brain, and then you have the spine coming from here, and closely where those two meet. You know the nerves from your spine, and so basically the main nerve of nerves of all your body, right where they meet the brain. It's just slightly above that, very close to a gland that is called the pineal gland. There's a certain point in the brain, and if it's called the Guru chakra. You may have heard of chakras. Many nonsensical things are there about chakras. I'm not a nonsense person. I'm a scientific person. So chakras do exist, but you have to know what you're talking about actually. But this is another topic. So there's a chakra, a nerve center with the pineal gland very closely aligned. And if you concentrate on that in the right way, with the right way of ideation, with the right technique, then you can actually learn to feel that part of your brain inside, like the way you feel your hands or your tongue, your skin. All these things you can feel if you concentrate on them, but you cannot really feel your brain if you don't learn how to. But it is completely possible to learn. Even babies, they cannot in the beginning feel their hands really well. They cannot control them very well. Look at a 3, 4, 5 month old baby. They will look on their hands and play around with their fingers and try to build a fist. Walking we have to learn. Speaking, how to move our tongue, our vocal cord. All these kind of things need to be learned. And in the same way, we need to learn how to apply the right way of control to this certain part of the brain. And why would you want to learn how to control that part of the brain? It's a very good question you have. It is because this is the most pleasant part of the body. Okay? Nothing comes close. Nothing comes even remotely close to how this portion of the body feels if you know and if you know how to use it, how to trigger it, and how to activate it. And exactly that is what meditation can teach you. All the other things are actually necessary steps toward that. You need to be able to concentrate. It's not so easy to learn it, but it's very simple. It requires effort and dedication, but it does not require a lot of knowledge. Everybody can do it. Illiterate persons can do it, can learn it. And this applies not only actually to this part of the brain. Once you master this technique, which we may term pratyahara, but pratyahara means withdrawal. It is a little bit different, but for the sake of this video, we may call this technique pratyahara, which means we withdraw ourselves from the identification with these certain processes within our body and our mind. Think of it. We have glands in our body, thymus gland, thyroid gland, and so on. These glands, they secrete hormones, and these hormones make us feel the feelings we feel. Okay? Usually, for most people, the pineal gland is quite inactive, much less active than it can be. But everybody knows feelings like, oh, I have a bad feeling in my stomach. Or we say things, I have a broken heart. All these feelings, they have locations in our bodies, and these feelings, they come from certain glands located on the specific positions in our bodies. So love is on a chemical level, or biochemical level, and also a neurological level. It is actually a product of the thymus gland here, right besides the heart. So when we feel love, we feel a very pleasant feeling close to our heart, because this is where love originates in our body. Now we can apply the same principle once we've learned how to apply concentration to specific points on our brain and our bodies and how to control them. we can apply the same principle with which is true for the Guru chakra here. We can apply it to all the chakras. And then we can learn to actually feel whatever we want to feel whenever we want to feel it. But once we got in touch with the feeling up here, we don't want to have anything else actually. It might sound a little bit scary, but it is actually not, because you can always decide, you know. It is not like you say, oh, I don't want to, I won't have anything else anymore. How can my life be then? I like so many things. Yes, you can still enjoy them. It's no problem. But when hard times come, when tough times come, you know, you can always withdraw. You can just sit down, close your eyes, concentrate on that spot, and basically beam yourself away. It is really like that. It sounds ridiculous. I could not fathom where meditation would lead me. By some fortunate situation, I came into the position to not actually discover it, but to be able to learn it, to be able to have taught it, and to be for some reason serious enough to actually go for it. And it does not take so long. It does not take so long. You can do it within a few years. The more dedicated you are, the better. Some may do it even faster. But the important thing is everybody can do it, everybody can learn it, and it is completely free. You know, and that then really brings, I like free of charge, and that then really brings freedom in the truest sense, because you are not dependent anymore on anything that happens outside. You are completely your own boss. You are in charge of your own feelings. This is what meditation can give you. And it starts with learning the right technique, learning how to control yourself and how to make yourself become the boss over your inner workings, your inner processes. And the master process sits right here, like where these two fingers make the lines longer, where they intersect roughly here. It is where they cross each other. There is the point that is like no other point. It is heaven. I'm quite convinced, I'm actually 100% sure that that is what people describe as heaven, and milk and honey, the land in which milk and honey flows. It feels like a stream of honey, a sweet stream is flowing down your spine and through all your body, and all your cells get vibrated and dance in ecstasy. Yeah, it is like that. Okay, and I want you to learn it. I want everybody to learn it. I want everybody to enjoy this. Okay, and this channel is dedicated to exactly that endeavor. So, if you want to have more videos on that topic, on that very topic, like I go into philosophy and the science behind it and the practical aspects about it, all this is what this channel is about. And if you want to have more of that, then I kindly advise you to press the subscribe button, or leave me a like, or do both, or neither if you don't feel like. Okay, so stay blissful.